Yeah, that pops back in.
Right there.
Yep. Just find the groove, snap it in.
To freefountainofyouth.com and you'll receive a free 14-day trial of the Fountain of Youth. Just pay a small shipping and handling fee. It makes a great gift because it's beautifully packaged and you will love the new you after using dermatologist approved and recommended the Fountain. Go to freefountainofyouth.com.
Oh crap.
This is gonna be on for once. You hear me?
What?
Awesome.
Oh.
Awesome sauce.
I don't know. It's been a little bit since I've been on talk radio.
Is the door open?
No. No, shut up.
Which I'll be slamming it. I'm like, why are you slamming it? You do that too, huh? When you gotta get back on, I get it now.
That's my way of telling people quiet. Genius at work.
Most of the time, it's impossible.
60.
Now, I've tried
I should like it. Should I like it?
What?
If you'd like more information about marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy
Which one to start out with? Utah.
Or call
But-
1-877
We'll just wing
join
it.
MPV.
It'll be great.
From what I hear,
Attention homeowners. I'm Jay Farner, president of Quicken Loans.
I'm still
We've told you about
mad.
HARP in the past. There are
You
so
know
many
me.
more of you who could be saving hundreds of dollars every month
Right there
on
with
your
that.
mortgage. 30. It's simple and easy. And for 4 years in a row now, JD Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in
Yay,
customer
my triumphant
satisfaction
return
for
to talk
primary
radio.
mortgage
Yay.
origination. To learn more, call 800
Stop laughing at me.
Visit jdpower.com for more information. Important terms and conditions apply. Call for cost information. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states and MLS number 3030.
The official and only Weed Talk radio station. This
I'm
is
sorry, it's not there, it's
KHIG 1580 AM, Fountain, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Lights are live.
So that's how he does it. Not bad. Not bad. That's a good way to start off. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in to another edition of High Noon right here on K-High 1580, the All Weed Talk station. And if you happen to notice that the voice that you're hearing is not as deep and he doesn't seem as colorful, it's because it's not him. If you were expecting your favorite functioning stoner Bubba Cushman, he's not here. Had to go home, take care of some things, and like we always say, family first. You take care of your stuff here. But alongside the resident steady top notch here, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm Big Lent. A lot of people have known me by many other names that I can't mention on the radio or on internet. But needless to say, I've been around this game for a little bit. For those that don't know officially, I am the, if you want to call it, the program director for this crazy station of K-High 1580. So anything having to come to program, when it comes to programming, before it hit the studio, it went on my desk.
Yep.
And so with that being said, I know a lot of you have questions in particular. What the hell were you thinking when you put this one on? Well, it is what it is.
It happened.
And nevertheless, we got a product on. We got something that I believe it's doing pretty well. At least I think so. I don't know about anybody else, but at the very least, we're enjoying ourselves.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I want to say welcome and thank you for everything.
Well,
And this kind of feels good right here. I'm used to you. I see you every morning anyway.
yeah, it's definitely weird. First time on talk radio in a long time. So
Definitely.
I'm kind of, so forgive me, I'm kind of weirded out. By the way, if you're checking it out on YouTube Live, yeah, that's me on the right, I think. One of those.
Fix it.
No. It's reverse. So
Mm-mm.
definitely, I'm the weirded out bald black guy on the right. So don't freak out. Bubba will be back tomorrow. At least we hope.
Right.
He
Take care of all your business.
yeah, he just may be doing one of those deals of, you know what, I'm just not doing it anymore.
Well,
Period. I'm just.
I think we've all had those days.
Oh yeah. Forget days. I've had weeks.
Yeah.
Like that. Hey, phone lines are open. You can give us a call at 591-5874. That's 591-KUSH. Facebook page wide open for you as well at KHI1580. You can also follow us on Twitter at KHI1580. But the newest fangled adaptation of a way to get us out is the YouTube feed. You can go to youtube.com, click on channels, and search KHI. That's K space high.
Oh, okay.
And you'll be able to check out under live events High Noon, which is on right now. Still weird to me.
I think
I'm
the whole
getting used
thing.
to
This
it.
is our first time, so
Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to it. I mean,
I think we'll be fine.
I've always been one of those guys that said, you know what, radio should stay on radio, TV should stay in TV. So when you get to the point where you're blending it, it's
Doing
like,
both. It's kind of neat.
you mean I gotta look pretty as
And talk.
I'm talking? I mean, geez, really? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just not my thing. But because usually when I'm doing a show, all the lights are off.
Right.
Why? Because nobody cares.
Right.
It's radio. That's what I want. But now we got lights on and cameras rolling, and I gotta behave. Jeez.
Oh, do you have to behave?
From what I hear.
Oh.
From what I'm told, I have.
But
to
do you
behave.
ever?
What's that?
Exactly.
I don't know how to spell it. What are you talking about?
Exactly. So I think it's gonna be all right.
Well, the least I can do is try to do our main man Bubba proud.
Definitely. So Bubba, but he did good this morning.
Yeah,
I
he
heard
did.
they were hilarious.
Yeah,
So and they had a good. So yeah, you guys definitely tune into their morning show, which is called the Wake and Bake, and you can catch that 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Mountain Time.
Yeah, Wake and Bake morning show. Another crazy idea off the top of my head. I said,
Yep.
whatever.
Wake and Bake.
But it works out. Bubba, Big Will, they're doing their thing, and they're just now starting to catch their groove. So I'm happy for them. I'm proud of them, and hopefully they're able to keep things going.
And I think they'll be just fine, just like us.
I hope so.
High Noon. Yeah.
Which is incredibly funny to me. Here's the whole deal for me, guys. And forgive me, this is my first time actually on this station and in a situation where I can't walk off. Usually I'm doing guest appearances and then I'm just kind of popping in
All
a couple
the
5
time.
minutes. Now it's 2 hours of me, and I know the producers are cringing about that right
No,
now. But
they're
that's
not.
okay.
Why?
Huh?
You sound great. So why couldn't this be a thing? Why couldn't it be a thing?
Thank you so much. I have 3.5 fans now. 3.5. That's all good. I'm okay with the half fan. That's cool.
Not 3.5.
Just think of the imp from Game of Thrones. That's my half fan right there. By the
A little
way,
bit.
cool guy. Very well educated, but cool guy. So yeah, we have them. We have that going, and hopefully we're able to continue some things and keep the train running. But for now, my job is real simple. Do not derail it.
Right.
Just period in the story. Do not derail it. I got 2 hours, and I got to fill it up with a bunch of stuff. So here's what I'm thinking of within the 2 hours. Again, phone lines wide open. Give us all a 591-5874, 591-KUSH. Chime in with pretty much anything and everything that you want. There are a couple of things on my head, and forgive me if these guys have done these stories before, but again, it's been a while for me.
No
And
one's heard them but us.
and I haven't had my chance to give my 2 or 3 cents worth. So I'm gonna go. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Couple of these stories, courtesy of High Times magazine. Shout out to High Times. Here's what we'll end up talking about today. Scientists debunk the theory that pot is a gateway drug. Duh, really? There's a few others here. Our buddy from Jeopardy, Alex Trebek, tells a quote unquote incredible story about how he was suckered into eating hash brownies.
I don't believe that.
Dude, really? I know for sure that
He was suckered.
yeah, he was suckered.
Okay.
You're Canadian, dude. It's easy to suck you. Anyway, here's my. I know we touched on it earlier. I know they touched on it earlier as far as the so-called appetite of Governor Chris Christie. Yeah, I got some words for that guy.
He
as
ate
well
the
as a
whole
few others.
stadium.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
How much did the stadium cost?
I don't know.
Compared
I
to
don't know.
prices.
And towards the end of hour one, because this is my trick, I can't talk for 2 hours straight, but I use all the tricks that I have. I'm gonna have a guest come on the line with us. I know his real name. A few people know his real name. You guys know him from his debut on Saturday at 7 p.m. You know him as Stoner Jesus. We'll have him on the program right before he pre-records his next episode. We'll talk about some of the things going on in his area of Southern Ohio, Northern Kentucky, and how the legalized movement has gone there, and just get an idea of what's going on in his head and how he created Stoner Jesus. And immediately that was catchy to me.
Definitely.
So that was one of the things that as I sit behind my desk and I get offer after offer after show after show after show, literally the actual conversation was, okay, what do you call your show? Stoner Jesus. What?
Right.
Stoner
Shout out
Jesus.
to Stoner Jesus.
Yeah.
They added me on Twitter, Instagram, one of those social sites. But shout out, yeah.
Yeah, good deal. And then also in the second hour, we will we'll play a game called Are You Smarter Than a Stoner? Not sure who we're gonna pick on. I mean, I put it this way: if we get a caller, we'll throw him under or her under. So hour 2, Are you smarter than a stoner? Stoner Jesus in hour 1, a bunch of other stories, and plus top-notch thoughts. You're not just gonna sit here and look pretty.
I'm okay with that.
See, that's your problem. That's your problem. No, you have a function head. Plus whatever's on your head as well. Really?
Just say no to smoking. Look, I got a
Yeah, I see that.
Help.
I guess this is the part where I miss all the fun. Now, little bit about me, and this is the this is the
going bad.
and this is the proverbial oxymoronic deal about me and K-High 1580. While about 95% of the entire staff does partake, I don't, and I haven't in 10 years. And the main reason why I haven't is because of a family issue, not necessarily an issue, but my son, who is about a month away from his 18th birthday, he made me promise him at 8 years old that I wouldn't touch it until he's 18. So I said, okay, I'm counting, kid. 9 years, 11 months, couple of weeks. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, June 6th, all bets are off. Does that mean I'm going to go crazy with it? Probably not.
June 6th, what?
June 6th.
Are you talking about for your kids' bet?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant the bet that you have with us.
No.
We're going to talk about that though, too.
Okay, that's fine. You'll figure out what we're talking about as far as that bet as well. I'm sure it was an actual hit on Facebook. Twitter, it's growing. Little by little. But yeah, I promised my son that I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't do anything with it until he turns 18, which by that time he is an adult and he can go do what he wants.
Yeah.
No more no more hindering dad.
Right.
Hey, have you done this? Have you done it? No, I haven't. So yeah, that chain will be off in just a bit. But that's the reason why I don't do it. I know there's several other people that don't do it, and it's because of the thinking of, well, it's a gateway drug and it'll get you to one step closer to cocaine,
right,
and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, folks. While everyone else here has been told to be somewhat politically correct in their answer, I can come out and say it. That's a bunch of BS. You guys are stupid.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I think to each his own.
It has to be.
Yeah. If you want to do it, if you don't. I'm not going to judge you either way.
Exactly. So that's one of the things we want to come across here. It's like, look, we're not judging you if you don't do it. That's fine. In fact, if you don't do it and you can't stand it,
call us and tell us.
Yeah. Don't get anything twisted here about a pro movement. We're not pro. Right. We're not against it either. We're just simply saying we need to have a conversation about it. Let's just have a conversation about it. If you don't like it, why? If you don't like it, why? Give us a call. Don't care.
Right.
I'm not going to judge you. I may call you an idiot, but I'm not going to judge you. I don't do that.
Right. Thou shalt not judge.
Somewhere off in the world, our producer's going, yeah, right, Len, I remember you.
Uh-oh.
No,
did you used to partake?
No, never did that.
Okay.
But when it comes to radio, I am sort of a smartass.
Okay.
So sometimes that may come out.
So no party life?
Huh?
No party life?
At a younger time, sure. Did a little bit of everything. But I think for me, alcohol was my deal. every now and then, every now and then, you know, a joint, a blunt, this, that, and the other. But like I said, 10 years. I'm gonna stay away from it. But June 6th, yes, kid, I'm counting.
You can't wait.
It's not one of those
wait.
things to where I can't wait. It's just, you know, hey, this is something I'm proud of because it was something that my kid held me to.
Definitely. And I big ups to your kid for that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know,
I'm all about kids being on the right track, and if a parent can help, why not?
yeah, you know, but you know, he still owes me a year of football. I'll just tell him that right now. Period in the story.
Yeah.
But checking out this story from High Times Magazine, data from the 2012 National Survey on Drug Use and Health show that 60% of pot users go on to try other drugs, which might seem to prove the gateway theory, except that 88% of drug users started with alcohol.
Ah.
Yeah, and that's according to several studies reported in the Atlantic. Information published by Treatment for Addiction, which analyzed government studies, showed alcohol is more of a catalyst to try new psychoactive substances, therefore preceding marijuana as head of the food chain. Now here's the problem that I have with the entire thing. It's not necessarily the progression, but it's that one word. It's that one word, gateway.
Right.
And I know a lot of non-users. I know a lot of anti-pot activists. They will use that term to scare people. Oh, it's a gateway. It's going to be this. And before you know it, by the time your kid's in 8th grade, he's going to have tried heroin. The kid is passing 7th. Can you give him a little bit of credit? Right. Okay. You know, and that's the thing I take out of it. If you want to use them as a scare tactic, fine, go ahead and do that.
Yep.
But understand that not everybody's going to be scared off by it. There may be some people that gravitate toward it, and then for the most part, people are going to look at you and go, okay, yeah, really? Have you forgotten the whole thing called willpower?
Exactly.
Have you forgotten the whole thing of, you know what? Looks cool, not today.
Right.
Just don't want to do it today.
It's all about, like I said, a lot of people, they try to say marijuana is a gateway drug. It's not. You were already into those things or going to do those things because of your mentality.
Yeah.
And actually, I drank beer first. So
we ain't gonna talk about those days.
I've given those up now. I just sip on my little juice now.
Yeah, there's let's just say there's a history between Big Len and Top Notch. Not what you're thinking.
Correct.
Okay. So
no, we go way back though.
So if the hubby's watching, no, wasn't me. No. She came to the bar, she drank, we laughed, went home. That was about it. You know? But
the good old days.
Of course. Yeah. But like you said, a lot of people started with alcohol. A lot of people started with drinking. And for as glamorized as alcohol is, for as glamorized as drinking is, you would think that the same stringent rules and regulations would go with alcohol as they are with marijuana. But no, it's not. It's not. I mean, you can look at one of my favorite entities of all time, the National Football League.
Right.
Main sponsor is Budweiser.
Alcohol's so bad for you.
You go to other spots, not only just sporting venues, but other entities, and you have a main sponsor, which is an alcoholic product.
Yep. Everywhere you go, there's a drink.
But yet
available.
But yet there is, and this is the thing that I looked up. But yet, as of right now, within this stage, within this era, there are more rules and regulations on marijuana than there is on plutonium.
Wow.
Yeah. Which one can actually blow you up?
Yeah.
Which one can actually, take you out of it? But yet, you got to have this, that, and the third just to be able to do that.
I'm gone right now.
Yeah.
It took me away.
It's like, what? Really?
But in a good way. Yeah, it takes you out, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Marijuana is,
but that versus plutonium, hey, what does this button do? Kaboom, there goes the entire city.
Exactly.
You don't want to do that. I don't know. It's just, for me, a lot of the anti-pot activists, A, have been scared, or B, they've grown up with this thinking that anything outside of their normal life is bad for you.
Yep.
Anything outside of their normal realm, and for them, you really have to define normal.
Right.
is bad for them. So if you even, it's not even a matter of if you take a hit on a joint. If you even look at a joint, if
It's
you look
bad.
at, if you look at somebody who's on a commercial or who's in a movie smoking a joint, automatically you're going to hell. Hey, you're going to hell. No, come on now, really?
That's how the world looks at it.
Well, and that's with everything. It's not just marijuana, but do we have to bring up our buddies, the what is it? The people of ethical treatment of animals, PETA.
Oh,
Do we have to bring those people up? I mean, think about it. With some of the protests that they do, you wonder what strain are they smoking on. I mean, literally in Colorado Springs, you had a nice-looking young lady painted, butt naked, walking up and down Nevada, talking about first murder.
Whoa!
What? Lady, what are you smoking? Can you pass that, please?
Because I thought clothes were made out of cotton.
As you know.
And
Now, don't get me wrong. I give her props for walking up and down Nevada.
Maybe she was trying to promote a wax center or something.
It was 30 degrees, sweetie. There was one part of you that was cold. There's definitely at least one or two parts of you that was cold. And if you weren't cold, it's simply because of one of two things: alcohol or weed. One of those. You had to have been doing something to be able to do that. But that's how extreme people can go, and that's what we're starting to find with a lot of people that are against marijuana and against the marijuana movement. So do me a favor, if you know of any, or if this is you right now listening for strictly entertainment purposes, give us a call, 591-KUSH, 591-5874.
For out of state and country people, 719-591-5874.
Give me a call. Tell me why in the hell you do these things.
Right.
I don't get it. I'd love to figure it out.
Me too.
Ty Noon, K-High 1580. Stick around. We'll be right back.
KI 1580 is brand new. We don't have the phony radio jocks you hear on other stations reading stories off Facebook. We tell it to you for real, like getting buzzed and trying to remember everyone who starred on Gilligan's Island, like their real names. Remember they dug Marianne.
Well, when it's Black Jesus coming,
Ginger was hot, but too tall. Anyways, keep it locked and full loaded. It's KI, the Weed Talk Station.
Look, the worst part about business travel is worrying about my wife and kids at home alone. My family's safety is my responsibility. That's why I started researching home security. I called the big alarm companies, checked online, even looked at doing it myself. But the best technology for the best price came from Vivint. They even won the Consumer's Digest Best Buy Award. Yes, Vivint gives me a complete security system, but it does even more. Vivint's video technology is unreal. I can see what's going on in my home right from my smartphone, tablet, or computer. I can even lock the doors remotely if my kids forget. Best yet, I got Vivint's no equipment costs and free install deal. $1,300 worth of camera and security equipment at no charge. Vivint was the easy choice for my family's safety.
Take control of your family's safety with Vivint. Order now for up to $1,300 in security equipment at no charge. Just pay as little as $99 for activation. Plus, call now and installation is free. Call 1-800-471-1577. That's 1-800-471-1577. 1-800-471-1577.
Looking for the best restaurants in the Chicago area? Check out ChicagoFivestars.com. ChicagoFivestars.com is totally independent. No restaurant pays for a listing. Looking for the best hotels in the Chicago area? Check out ChicagoFivestars.com. ChicagoFivestars.com is totally independent. No hotel pays for a listing. Remember, for the best restaurants and the best hotels in the Chicago area, ChicagoFivestars.com.
60.
I'm standing on a ledge high in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I swear I can see forever. Green in the spring, dazzling colors come fall. Part of why I'm here is to preserve this. I am 1 mile of CSX railroad track. There are 21,000 more like me. Together, we help trains with a ton of freight nearly 450 miles on 1 gallon of fuel. Tomorrow is full of promise. Let's keep it that way. CSX, how tomorrow
30.
moves.
Think you can't afford an amazing office for your business in the best buildings nationwide? Think again. Think Regis. Regis removes the hassles and costs that come with office space. Just call 1-800-OFFICES for a quick quote. Pick from any of their 2,000 prestigious locations and you can start working immediately. Regis offices are fully furnished, staffed, and ready to go. No upfront cash required and no long-term commitments. Right now, they're offering 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES and start today.
The opinions, thoughts, and indiscretions expressed on 1580 K High are definitely not those of the owners who moved to a foreign country and live in an igloo.
Hey, touch this. Hey, touch this. Hey, touch this. Again, the number 591-5874-591 Kush. This is High Noon. Big Lynn sitting in for everyone's favorite functioning stoner, Bubba Cushman, but I do have his partner, Top Notch, here, who is do we say moderately stoned?
Right now
you must be sitting there in front of YouTube and doing this all day. It's like the head version of the Carlton. What are you doing? By the way, YouTube Live, High Noon Show.
Thanks.
Yes, it's on. It's
Thanks.
What?
Thanks.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
I thought I was jamming.
Hey, do you, boo-boo?
Okay.
Do you?
Okay.
But it just looked like the headshot version of the Carlton. Just, do your thing. Swing the blonde wig, nice hair, by the way.
Thank you.
I know, bought and paid for it. Just say it.
This one's mine.
Nah, I know you stoned.
Of course it's mine. I bought it.
I was gonna say, I know damn well you stoned now, boy.
I gotta change my hair every couple days. Okay, once a week.
Of course. That scientist Denise Candel of Columbia University, who coined the phrase gateway drug, told NPR last week that she recently published a new paper on the topic, which shows nicotine is biologically the most potent gateway of all.
Oh,
okay.
And I started smoking young.
When rodents were primed with nicotine, then given cocaine, they liked the cocaine much more.
What?
So you calling us rodents? So is that here's your solution? Stop feeding the damn rodents cocaine. Was it cocaine laced cheese?
You see my mouth.
I wonder how much she got paid to do that.
That's ridiculous.
We missed our call. Hey, let's gather a bunch of animals. Let's put them in a smoke-filled room and then feed them coke-infused cheese.
And see if they'll eat it. Of course they're going to eat it. They're high.
Should we contact our boys at August Kitchen and give them THC-infused, like, strawberry jalapeno jam? See what happens there?
There's poison in the food, basically.
What are you saying? What are you saying? From now on, rats are gonna get high and go out and start robbing people? I mean, I love this. I don't get me wrong. I know a lot of scientific study, which is good, and it's it's good to know and get your research and this, that, and the other. But for some of them, they just take it entirely too far. Okay, well, nicotine is a gateway. It's a gateway. We know because we tried it on rats.
Really? Rats?
Meanwhile, I know some people that are out of jobs and would say only thing you have to do is give them $50 and feed them. I'm sure they'd be able to help you out, but you want to try it on rats, right. which involves PETA in a whole nother game.
So do you think we're gonna have like crazy man-killing rats one day
Doubt
because they are on drugs?
Doubt it. We just gonna have some rats that just had a really damn good time.
Okay.
That you know what that's gonna be if they were able to speak English. They'd be, oh, what's going on? I just had a good ass night. I don't know what that stuff was. It was in the cheese, but woo, Lord, I just Lord,
I don't know about all that.
I just think you're trying to debunk the entire thing of willpower. People have choices there. They can do whatever they want, and trust me, I've seen the worst people high on weed and high on heroin simply say, you know what, I'm calling it a night. I got to go home. I've seen the worst people who are certified robbers and killers say, you know what, I'm just going to chill out tonight.
Right. Like,
I'm not going to do anything else.
And make a better decision.
Yeah.
It's willpower. Like you said, it's what your mentality.
Same token, we've seen stone sober people
flip out. and do the craziest stuff
over absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Over absolutely
come on now.
nothing. You know, we're not going to mention any names. A certain radio station tower owner that wants $1 million for his tower. No, it's not. Has nothing to do with this one here.
Oh,
Nothing.
he didn't lost his mind.
No, that's Then
lost it.
Got that I've dealt with for the past couple of years. Gave him an offer. He thought we lowballed him. He came back with, well, I want $1 million.
Huh.
Dude, it ain't worth $16 in a pack of gum.
33 cents in a Tic Tac.
Man. Box of Newports and Puma sweats. You'd be lucky you get that
And
out
it's
of
only
me.
a half a cigarette in the Newport
Oh
box.
my God. I'm like, really, dog? Really?
That's all
Really?
you got in there? It's just a half a Newport.
You know, I just I just put it this way. In the midst of all of this, like I said before, the station wasn't necessarily created for the movement. It wasn't created against the movement.
Right.
It was simply created in a sense of it's here.
It's about the league.
Let's talk about it. It's here and it's not going away. So let's talk about it. Let's bring up some conversation in that regard.
Let'sTalkPot.com.
Exactly. By the way, you can check us out there. Let'sTalkPot.com. It's a damn shame. I bang on the host to say it, and I don't do it. Ain't that great?
I got you.
You know.
I also created an Instagram for us.
What?
Yeah. So y'all be looking for that tomorrow. I'm gonna get some pictures and
just no pictures. Just no pictures of people smoking in the studio because we don't do that.
Oh, of course not.
Can't.
Thou cannot smoke in the studio.
Yeah, that will get their ass fired.
We're gonna have another studio that we can do all that at.
Yeah, studio with no mics, no anything in it. Y'all can just go in there and hotbox all you want. I really don't care.
It does. Smoke does affect the equipment, though.
Severely.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't want to get to a point where it's like, hey, what does this button do? You don't want to be like me when I first started out in radio.
Cover it up. Put towels over it. Some curtains.
What other idea you gonna have? Yeah, put wet towels over electronic equipment. That's awesome.
Not wet, dry. With fabric softener sheets.
Yeah, Sonar, let me know how that works out. Wet towels over electronic equipment. You can stop laughing at any time, I swear. It's one of those. Damn you, Tops! Why would you do that? I'm telling you, if I come in the studio and there's a wet towel over it, I already know who I'm coming after. I already know. That's that stoner stuff.
No, you're only supposed to put wet towels under the door.
That's it. Yeah. See that's that stoner stuff.
Exactly. That's stoner stuff.
You know what it is? That stoner stuff. That is classic. I didn't rob them. I asked politely for the money. Stoner stuff.
Oh.
That's what that is.
Yes.
If you're going into a bank with a note and you're politely asking for $150,000 and you're wondering why you're in jail right now,
he did it so nice.
Stoner stuff.
It's okay. He should be all right. They gave it to. He asked nicely.
By the way, there's a story out of Virginia which we're referencing as far as stoner stuff. Guy is arguing in court. Literally, I mean, he's made this a full-scale discussion. He is arguing in court that he should not have been arrested of $150,000 from a bank because he asked nicely.
I agree.
He asked for the money instead of saying, "Give me the money." And he even goes as far as to point it out and say, "Robbery means I am taking something from you."
Mm-hmm.
This lady gave me the money.
She said, "Here, sir." He probably looked homeless too. They probably didn't put that in there. He probably looked homeless.
I'm like, really, dog? Really? So that's all we need to do.
To hurt anybody, definitely.
Well, I mean, well, of course, you're going to find a couple of holes in this guy's story. I mean,
yeah, of course.
First and foremost, consider your environment, son. You were in a bank.
Well, what about fighting a case for a bowl, having a marijuana bowl? How does that sound? No,
just no. Too many holes in it. It's just like I said, it's one of those to where you look at it and you go, all right, man, look, I get it. And I applaud you for it. I applaud you for even taking it to court and saying, hey, this is what it is.
Yeah.
I applaud that. Your end result's still the same. Your ass is going to jail. That's what it is.
No jail time.
Yeah, you know.
For a bowl? You really believe that someone should go to jail over a bowl?
Go to jail for smoking a bowl?
Uh-huh. Having a pipe on them, a marijuana bowl.
No. No, not at all.
Okay.
No, that's where you were going. I kept trying to figure out where the hell you were going with that.
Yeah, no. Having possession of a marijuana bowl, I want to know if that's like, is that a problem? That's like telling a diabetic, you can't have your insulin needle.
Okay.
Like, and that's all you had on you is just your bowl, your medicine.
Right.
That's it, nothing else.
I mean, you may be part of a delivery service. You may work for a glass shop, and you're taking your work home. I mean, it could be one of those things. Now, if you happen to have that same bowl, and you hop the fence to the White House lawn,
you're going to jail.
A little bit of an issue there.
Yeah.
That's just adding on to it. That's like a cop stopping you because you had a taillight out, and now you have no tags, no insurance,
and everything else,
and you didn't have your
So you're
seatbelt
just
on.
jacked
It's
up.
just everything added up. It's
Right.
like, yeah, should have thought about these things.
I wasn't even driving. Oh, I told on myself.
Right?
I wasn't even driving.
Exactly. But that's that's the stoner stuff.
Yeah.
That's the stoner stuff that you
That
get.
you go through, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of stoner stuff, I'm still trying to decide on which one I should bang on first. Should I bang on Alex Trebek?
Ooh.
Or should I bang on Governor Chris Christie?
I think.
Tell you what, I'm gonna leave Chris Christie alone for now. Hour one, we're gonna go through, and I'm not gonna mention Chris Christie. But I promise you, hour two, I'm going to have a lot to say about that fat, you know what. Anyway, Alex Trebek, on Howard Stern's radio show. Can you see the dynamic there? Howard Stern radio show. Alex Trebek's on it. He's on there for the first time ever. Ends up discussing a few things that happened in his life. Host explained how he had tried smoking marijuana to help his arthritis with his shoulder, but it didn't work for him, so he quit. Sorry, first and foremost, you must have had a bad strain, dude.
Right.
I'm just saying.
For it not to work.
He also admitted to trying cocaine once with his accountant. Well, best person to do drugs with is the person that counts your money, right?
Right.
At the very least, you won't buy too much. At the very least, you'll get good stuff, right?
Right.
But his best story involved accidentally eating some hash brownies. He said, quote, "I went to this party at a home in Malibu, and I didn't know the people who were hosting the party, and they had hash brownies."
Ooh.
Okay, first of all, while I understand it's Malibu, and everybody's hosting parties, everybody kind of does their thing, I get it. If you don't know who's throwing the party, why are you going?
For one.
That's just me. That's the older, more responsible me. The me at 23 or 24, like, let's go.
Right.
Don't care. Who's house? It don't matter. I'm wearing my boots anyway.
Right. But
Track up the house. I don't care. But he's rolling the parties in Malibu, and they don't know who the host is, but they had some hash brownies. Never won. Either way. Trebek continues, "I love chocolate. I ate 4 or 5 of the hash brownies. The party was on a Friday night."
4 or 5?
Here it is. Check it out. The party was on a Friday night. I didn't leave their home until Monday morning.
There was more in there.
Now imagine that, if you will, folks. And yeah,
that was a good party.
And give us a call. We can talk about it. 591-KUSH, 591-5874. Imagine that, if you will.
That's my type of party.
Alex Trebek
Friday to Monday, I'm
is
there.
crashed on your couch over 4 hash brownies and did not leave for the entire weekend.
But was he awake or was he asleep?
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
There's no.
Yes, it does.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, folks, and this is coming from the guy that hasn't done it in 10 years. There cannot be a strain out there that gets you so high that you sleep for 3 days.
I've done a day.
First thing you think about, and I don't know if this is an automatic thing or whatever, but the first thing you think about after you smoked is, I'm hungry. So a responsible gentleman like me, and I use that term loosely, after I do it, the first thing I'm thinking of is, where's the chips? Where's the nachos? Where's the steaks?
He ate like Christy.
This dude all of a sudden falls asleep on a Friday night.
I don't
and
think he
doesn't
was asleep.
and doesn't leave the home until Monday morning.
He was up.
Yeah, there's something else to that.
He was up.
Ain't no way in hell he slept for 3 days straight.
He had a good time.
You tell him now. From my understanding, he's married. Whatever the case, but I'm not sure when this was. But can you imagine a single Alex Trebek going to a house in Malibu for a party?
Oh, that was his excuse for his wife.
And not leaving until Monday morning. Yeah, he got some.
That was his excuse for his wife.
He got some.
He got
That's
some
what that
brownie
was.
and some.
It had to be. It had to be. You had a party. You're single. Bunch of other single, good-looking people walking around that don't have a clue what day it is, what time it is, or whatever. In Malibu, California.
Malibu Barbie.
To be honest, I don't think
probably what he had.
I don't think that's Alex's type.
No.
Of course, I don't know, but I mean,
He looks like a Malibu Barbie type.
he
was in Malibu.
You think he likes him super skinny?
I don't know what girls in Malibu look like.
Weight measurements of 1, 2, and 2.5, but all of a sudden wear a 36 double D, and then they wonder why we call him tip over.
Sounds about right. Blower.
Yeah, one of those. Gotta be. And that can be taken 2 ways. Anyway, I don't know.
If you ever drown, you can hold on to her and float, though.
That's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
I know a few like that. I do. Unfortunately, I know a few like that. Not that I've been in a pool anytime soon.
Me either.
But it's one of those things to where you look at them, you look at the pool, and you go, at least I got a lifesaver. It just happens to be right there. It is what it is.
Yeah. Definitely.
If at any time you are, near your life ending in water, you can reach up and grab Malibu Barbie and help me. It's one of those.
There's a couple floating all around the world.
30.
How many times did Alex Trebek say you were correct that night?
I don't know.
Nah. Depends on the situation, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Hey, when we get back, Stoner Jesus on the line with us, giving us the ideas of what's going on through his head. This is KI 1580 High Noon. Stick around.
K-High 1580,
Clear.
new radio station that talks about weed and health and weed. We also talk about things like staring into space and claiming to see faces in the clouds. Yesterday, I saw this cloud that looked like Bob Marley. I swear it was him. Then, as the clouds moved, we started talking. Wow, that was really cool. Make sure you also check us out at letstalkpod.com, the Weed Talk station. It's KI.
Owning and caring for a home comes with a lot of to-dos. Tune up the furnace, clean the gutters, remodel the kitchen. Whatever your home improvement need, Home Advisor can help you find a pro you can trust to get the job done right. Go to home.homeadvisor.com for instant access to top-rated pros in your area, including electricians, handymen, plumbers, whatever type of home pro you need. And Home Advisor is absolutely free to use. At Home Advisor, you don't have to search through a long list of pros. With just a few clicks, Home Advisor matches you with pros who provide the exact services you need. You can read customer reviews of the pros, even use the cost guide to find out what hundreds of other home projects cost in your area. And because Home Advisor knows it's important to find a pro you can trust in your home, they conduct background checks on their service professionals. It's just one of the reasons more than 25 million homeowners have used Home Advisor. Go to home.homeadvisor.com to find the right pro for your project. That's home.homeadvisor.com.
This is novelist Tom Robbins. When my mother was diagnosed with glaucoma, her conservative Virginia physician told her there was only one treatment that might
Hello. Hey, what up, man?
And save her eyesight.
Hey, what's up?
That treatment.
Hang on, we're in the middle of a break. I'll bring you on. Do you want to just be called Stoner Jesus, or are you okay with me calling you? You got my name.
Stoner Jesus is fine.
All right, all right. Hang on.
Marijuana was against the law. So my mother, who loved to read and walk in nature, was condemned to grow cruelly, unnecessarily blind. Tragedies like this happen all the time, but they don't have to keep happening. To learn more about medical marijuana, call the Marijuana Policy Project at 1-877-JOIN-MPP or visit them on the web at mpp.org.
That's the cue there.
30.
Oh, 30.
Why does accountant Gary Platt stay at La Quinta Inns and Suites? Because only La Quinta sends Gary a ready-for-you alert the second his room is ready. So he knows exactly when he can check in and amp up for his big presentation. And when Gary's amped up, guess what happens?
Hello, Cleveland! Manufacturing.
He's ready to rock!
Let's rock this audit!
La Quinta is ready for you, so you'll be ready for business. The Ready For You alert only at LQ.com.
K-High 1580, pimping with the Weed Pimps. High Drive at 5. Tune in for the Weed Pimps, 5 to 7.
Yeah, kind of weird when I jump back on for the first time in the longest. I get MC Hammer, I get Michael Jackson. Hey, if we can we dig up some Curtis Mayfield at least? You know, can I get some I'm Your Pusher, something like that? You know me. Everybody has a different taste, but nevertheless, welcome back to High Noon. Top Notch sitting in as she always does. I'm Big Lynn sitting in for your favorite functioning stoner, Bubba Cushman.
Thank you for being here.
No worries. No worries. You can also check us out at letstalkpot.com. Phone lines wide open. Give us a call at 591-5874-591-KUSH. My thoughts on Governor Chris Christie, a little more Alistair Beck, and Are You Smarter Than a Stoner coming up in hour 2. But for right now on the hotline, I gotta bring this guy on because I'm telling folks, this was actual conversation. I swear to God, this was it. Okay, so what's the name of your show? Stoner Jesus. What? Yeah, Stoner Jesus. No, that's not it. Really? No, really, that's it. That's it. Now, on the low, he told me his real name, and I promised I wouldn't give it out. But ladies and gentlemen, he has a show on here on KI 1580 every Saturday at 7 p.m. in which the debut blew the doors off of a lot of people. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Stoner Jesus. What up, Stoner?
Thank you for that. That's a wonderful introduction, Len. And hello, Top Notch, everybody listening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Thanks for adding me on Twitter.
I'm not worried about my real name. It's Joe Claire. I write a lot of articles and stuff. But I've learned over the years that nobody really cares about that. They love the brand of Stoner Jesus. And once you see that name, even if it just passes by on Twitter or you hear it and you hear somebody talking about it, you never forget it. And that's why I've got a lot of fans. Just people coming to see who is this guy who would dare call himself Stoner Jesus? What's he all about? And hopefully they enjoy what they get.
Exactly. So tell us from the beginning, how did this whole thing start, and where did the name Stoner Jesus come from?
The name itself was a high idea, I guess now, over 15 years ago. Me and my best friend, who's since passed away, we were basically talking about what would the Bible have been like if Jesus had been stoned. And basically, my idea was a type of Naked Gun type of movie where Jesus was doing all the Bible stories, but he was high while he was doing it. And that kind of morphed into the idea for the radio show. We tried to get an audio on the internet back in 2001, and that was impossible. So it wasn't until about 2006 that I was able to start podcasting. I got on MySpace, started with 0 friends on MySpace. And over the last almost 10 years, we've built this amazing thing I just do out of a little room. And it's been incredible that this one idea could come to so much. But being on K-High is one of the pinnacles of my career. So I want to thank you all for that. And as I said, I hope people enjoy what they hear every Saturday night.
Now, by the way, Stoner Jesus on the hotline with us. Now, I want people to keep in mind there is a difference between shows. Now, obviously, Stoner Jesus show on KI 1580 blew the doors off. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people emailed me, said, "Hey, bring this guy on, bring him on regular." This, that, and other. But apparently, there is a quote unquote dark side to the Stoner Jesus show. Tell people about the no frills, no holds barred internet show, Stoner Jesus.
Yeah, what I've learned over the years from the internet is, as long as I'll never slander anybody, I'll never threaten anybody, but other than that, pretty much anything goes on the internet. My sidekick, St. Peter, he's the one that pushes the envelope with things and takes most of the heat for the things we do on the show. It can get raunchy. There's some of the interviews and some of the things we've done would never ever fly anywhere close to FCC regulated airwaves. So it's definitely been interesting shifting from the internet. And again, I'm glad for giving me the shot, because it was interesting for me to see if I can translate this show, which is so over the top and in your face on the internet, into something that would fit on AM radio.
Yeah,
That's neat.
Absolutely. I want to pick your brain a little bit, because I know you got to go in a few minutes because you have to do another episode of your show. But I want to pick your brain a little bit in the sense of, during the first phone call or the first interaction where we reached out to you and said, hey, you ever thought about doing this? What was your first reaction? What was your initial reaction when somebody from KI 1580 said, hey, want to put it on radio?
Excitement. I've wanted to do radio since I was 9 years old, probably. And I'd all but given up hope. There have been a couple instances where there was a possibility of taking the show somewhere else beyond the internet, but I had pretty much given up hope that it was a concept that was going to fly. And then when you contacted me and I really started looking into K-High and what you all were doing, I thought, it's something that can be done. There's some of the stuff, obviously the language has to be stripped away, some of the content, but there's still plenty of area there to make good radio, and to be able to do it in the medium of terrestrial radio, which is of course what we all grew up with. It's amazing to me still. It's amazing to me when I heard St. Peter on FCC regulated airwaves. I thought I was we spent 3 minutes talking about him making basement paste. And it's just, I never thought I would see the day.
It's definitely one of those good deals, and shout out to St. Peter as well. Now, where do you broadcast from? Is it Kentucky? Is it Southern Ohio? Where is Stoner Jesus planted? Where is it established?
I'm in Northern Kentucky. I'm right across the river from Cincinnati, but I've been born and raised in Kentucky, and this is the only place I've lived all my life.
Good deal. And so, being in Kentucky, I know there's a huge movement out there for legalization of marijuana. Do you have anything you can probably throw at it? Any progress reports, or has Stoner Jesus Show been spawned by it, or are you using it to carry the movement, or what's going on with the entire movement in the state?
Yeah, I use my show, my social media presence when I can to help things. Kentucky, we're planting hemp here, and that's amazing. We're working on medical marijuana. It's kind of working its way through the legislature. It has been for several years now, and every year it gets a little bit closer. Really, in this area, the interesting thing is going to be Ohio, and what they do. They could possibly legalize this November if all the dominoes fall where they may, which would be an incredible thing. They don't have medical marijuana. And for them to just be able to legalize recreational marijuana in the state of Ohio could just open up the Midwest to all kinds of possibilities.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're currently, I correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we're currently at about 24 states for medicinal and 4 for recreational. In your opinion, Stoner, what number do we need to reach as a country before the feds actually look at this and say, you know what, let's just let it all fly? We're at 24 now. What number do we need to get to before they actually start taking a serious look at it?
I would think it'd be fairly soon. I've been writing about cannabis issues since 2009, and I can't count anymore how many times I've been surprised by how fast things move and the way the momentum has shifted. If you had told me in 2009 the way things would be right now, I would say you're crazy. And
Me too.
Especially a lot of people in the movement remember the dark days after Prop 19 fell in California. Mm-hmm. It really seemed like it was going to be a long time before anything happened. And then Amendment 64 in Colorado and I-502 in Washington, that happened. And it's just been incredible. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised that I don't think Obama's going to do it. I think he's kind of like opening the door for the next president, who hopefully is not, as you mentioned, Governor Christie or someone horrible like that. Opening the door for the next president to just let the states do what they're going to do. Not make a big deal about it. They're not going to have like lighten up a blunt at a bill signing ceremony or anything, but just leave it alone.
Yeah, leave it where it's at.
They're going to do. And I would say in 5 or 6 years, most of the states are going to decide to legalize marijuana on their own.
Yeah, definitely on a good track. It could definitely happen. Hey, Stoner, we know you got to go. We appreciate you stepping on the line with us. Do me a favor, tell the audience where they can find you when you're not on with us Saturdays at 7.
StonerJesus.net. You can find all the information on the show and me, and probably more than you've ever wanted to know about Stoner Jesus.
Say it one more time. What was it?
StonerJesus.net.
Okay, .net. All right.
Yeah, definitely check this guy out. The uncensored, no holds barred version on StonerJesus.net. You can catch sort of the toned down version, not so much, but sort of the toned down version on K-High 1580 Saturdays at 7. Stoner Jesus, thanks for coming on, brother.
Big Lynn, top notch. Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks.
No worries, man. Hey, shout out to St. Peter as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, that's that I'm telling you, he's it's not necessarily him. I believe him when he says that. It's not necessarily him. St. Peter will get you kicked off.
Oh no.
Anywhere. And literally it was after the conversation that we had. He said, "Hey, well, here's the website. Go check out a couple of the shows." And I'm thinking, all right,
definitely.
We'll check it out. This is cool.
He sounds like a real cool guy.
Oh yeah, very cool guy. And literally, the hard rock music comes on, and all of a sudden you hear this raspy voice. It's the Stoner Jesus show. I'm like, yo! I immediately said no.
No.
I'm like, oh hell no!
I'm probably gonna watch it.
I can't do that.
I'm
There's
probably gonna
no
watch
way. I said, "There's no way I
I'll
can."
tell you about it, okay?
And I go to the boss man. I'm like, no way in hell. No way in 3 hells I could put this on.
Why is it?
And lo and behold, the boss man in his random wisdom, and I call it random. Go give him a call back. What, dude? We can't do. Give him a call back. Just give him a call back. Let's see what we can do. I mean, come on, Stoner Jesus.
Are you mocking our boss?
So yeah, I'm allowed. And I waited 2 weeks. I said, all right, let me call this guy back, see what's going on. Lo and behold, presto changeo. He made a few changes. We made a few changes, and bang, Stoner Jesus show.
Cool. Every Saturday,
7 p.m. Replay Sunday at 10.
All right, I'm gonna check you out, Stoner Jesus.
It's good stuff. You gotta check it out. Hey, we're getting the queue. Hour 1 is done. It flew by.
It did. That's good.
It flew by.
When time flies, that means you're having fun. Right?
Or you're getting paid a hell of a lot for it, and I'm still broke.
Exactly.
Hey, hour 1 done. Hour 2 coming up in just a bit. Big Lynn sitting in for Bubba Cushman. Top notch still here. This is High Noon on K-High 1580. Stick around. That's what that is.
What?
Kept trying to figure out what that knocking was from.
What was it? Me?
What was it there?
Okay, I need to move this. Who's got this fire changer? What's going on?
Nah, don't do it.
I'm not, but why? It's in my way.
Hey, things could happen.
Spray somebody there. What if I sprayed somebody with this?
Wow.
That wouldn't be funny? And you record it? Somebody record it? Spray somebody with... Let me get you out. Because you're on fire. What you got next, Bryce? Time is it one?
I don't know. What you want?
Mm.
You want to do
We still need to talk about what you call it.
who, Chris Christie? Yeah, and the $82,000.
Oh, that's what I need to Google. Don't play with me. What
Come on, Sonar, be honest. Your man spent 82 grand in food, and he's trying to claim he's not only not a stoner, but he's going to shut down the marijuana industry. Yeah, go ahead. Insert laugh here.
How much did he spend? 82 what?
It's like 82,000. Just look up Chris Christie, money for food.
And what stadium does he go to?
Jets and Giants Stadium. Now, mind you, those are just those two. Apparently, he's a Cowboys fan, so he's been in a couple of their games. Yeah.
What did he say? What did he say?
Anybody has a fake doctor, it sucks.
Who don't have a real doctor? Oh.
You know.
Unless it's a doctorate in thugonomics.
Hey,
Did you say
hey,
who? Thugonomics?
hey. John
We are
Cena's a
not
man.
thugs.
John Cena's a man. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, if you have $18 million in the bank for being a stuntman, and you have held off Nikki Bella from marriage, you the man. Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
I love Dr. Dre.
gangsterism. You know, gotta have that master's in gangsterism.
You have it. Oh my God. You're making me thirsty.
That ain't right.
You're making me thirsty. I want a soda now.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Yeah, kid pibs, you know.
can you tell what I'm eating today?
Yeah, I heard one of them dating Sierra Mist. Anyway. Apparently Sierra Mist is growing in the list of black girls' names. I'm like, why would you name your kid Sierra Mist? Why would you
Stop.
do me a favor and shoot yourself today, right now?
And then
Like,
dresses the baby in green every day?
of course. Couldn't have. Yeah, I'm sure.
Is it yellow?
I'm sure.
I thought it was like bright green.
Yeah.
Bright green and yellow.
Well, I'm sure you heard of that. You know, couldn't afford a car, so he named his daughter Alexis. Like, really?
This is KHIG 1580 AM, Fountain, Colorado Springs,
What? You sitting there laughing like you never heard that one before?
I have it.
Couldn't afford a car, so he named his daughter Alexis. Really?
That was just too funny.
Hey, I'm telling
never
you.
heard that one.
I'm telling you, if I catch anybody that has named their daughter Sierra Mist, I'm throat punching you. End of story. Welcome back to High Noon. Big Land is sitting in for Bubba Cushman, who's probably turning over right now. The hell, man? What you do to my show? Top notch in here and cracking up. The off-air conversation was girls' names, and all I said was there is the possibility of seeing a lot more kids in elementary school being named Sierra Mist. I'm serious. She's gonna come home talking about, I got a boyfriend, his name is Tupac. Slap, slap, slap. I mean, really?
Oh, it's coming.
That's what he
I'll be
said. Our
looking out
number
for you.
591-5874 or 591-KUSH. This show's gone to hell. You can also check us out at letstalkpot.com. Yeah, if you're checking it out on the YouTube feed, yeah, the light skinned one on the left, she's the one laughing. I have done nothing to make her laugh.
Yes, you have.
I've done nothing to make her laugh.
You and the man behind the wall.
That's hey. Rule number 3: don't blame Sonar. Don't ever blame Sonar.
No, you guys are funny.
That's I put it this way: I'm not that good looking, so a sense of humor keeps me married.
Oh, stop! I love you.
Yeah, because she keeps cracking it. No, because she keeps cracking the hell up every time she sees me.
Because you're funny. Hello.
Shouldn't.
I just was crying on YouTube.
You should have saw that stuff. Happy birthday, baby! And I'm standing naked with a bow. She died laughing. I couldn't do a damn thing.
Oh, not you.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think otherwise.
Oh, no.
591-5874. That's okay. It's called Take One for the Team. I'm good.
Mm-mm.
I'm good there. Or 591-KUSH.
Oh, goodness.
Facebook page wide open for you as well. Follow us on Twitter at KI1580.
And don't forget, letstalkpod.com. You can stream us there anywhere as long as you have internet.
And finally, our the very bane of our existence, the YouTube feed.
Oh, goodness.
We're
I
trying.
don't think they're ready. They're not ready. We're not ready.
They're not ready.
You're not ready.
They're not ready.
I'm ready.
By the way, Kevin Hart, we know you listen. You might as well go ahead and give us a call, brother.
So what's the YouTube?
Huh?
The YouTube.
What about it?
How do you get there?
Go to youtube.com.
And then channels.
YouTube.com. Subscribe to the K-High channel. And then from there, you can go to live events. You can see the recorded events. But if you go to the one that says High Noon and it says Live Now, yeah, you see that one.
Right.
A couple people probably on Facebook like, who's that black guy?
That's
Bubba's a black guy too. Just saying.
Big Lynn.
You know.
Or AKA Limpin.
Don't do that. Don't you see? See?
All right, I won't.
Don't get throat punched, okay?
Okay. Well, it's Turn Up Tuesday though.
I don't care. I still
So you
throat
gotta wait
punch you.
till Thursday to throat punch me.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You're already exposing the cleavage. I mean, so your throat's right there.
So I'm just wide open. Wide open.
Just y'all know the saying from Karate Kid 3, man can't breathe, man can't fight.
No, he's out of there.
Speaking of man can't breathe, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie.
Oh.
It's called a segue, folks. So apparently the expense report came out for New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and on that expense report, it was leaked that your buddy, Jamie Foxx's best friend, McDonald's worst enemy, spent over $82,000 at NFL games.
Wow.
I can see if it was for paraphernalia. If you're buying jerseys, you're buying hats, you know, you're paying for sideline passes because you know damn well your fat ass ain't get down there for free. I can see if you were doing that. But you're talking about $82,594 at NFL games for food. First and foremost, props to the person who tracks this.
Thank you.
That's a stat. There should be a segment on any show, whether it be sports or here or whatever, or even a sex show. It's just called "That's a Stat."
He probably paid via card, so there's a way to track that stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But you know how it is when you are a public official, not a public figure,
right.
But when you're a public official, your entire financial situation is tracked by way of expense reports,
and it's wide open.
And leave it to a knucklehead like me to see on your expense reports. Dude, last year you spent $82,000 in food. Food. Just food. That's a lot of filet mignons, brother.
He took a big bite out of the.
See, top notch with the joke. See?
Yeah, he took a big bite out of the actual dome, the stadium. He took a big bite. He ate a fourth of it at least.
300. Here's the total, according to the expense report. $300,000 cost in food, booze, and desserts during his time in office.
Wow.
Of that, Christie's office spent $82,594 at NFL games alone.
Wow.
That's an NFL game alone. More than $1,400 on 58 separate occasions. So hate the guy all you want. Just know that if you're traveling with him, it's like traveling with Ric Flair. You ain't paying for nothing.
Hey.
He's got it.
Call us and invite us to hang out. We'll eat some snacks and drink with you.
Chicken
That's
but
greedy.
on
That's greedy. That's greedy.
$1,400 on 58 separate occasions at New York Jets and Giants games. As you probably know, the Jets and Giants play their games in New Jersey. So on 58 occasions, he spent $1,400 in food and booze. I didn't know the Jets were doing that bad. I thought they were actually somewhat trying to improve. I knew the Giants didn't have the best season at all. But damn, does that mean you take it out on the food? Do you take it out on the concession stands? I mean, Jesus.
Spending all the money.
The hell is your dog?
He's
Really?
eating houses and homes.
I wouldn't let him. I wouldn't let him near a a gingerbread house. It's gone. Don't do that. But here's the reason I bring up Governor Chris Christie. This is the same man whom you probably heard on the show or any one of the shows that we have here on KI 1580 that said, quote, if I am elected president, I will shut down the marijuana industry. I will shut down the entire marijuana industry. How ironic that the man who says that he can shut down the entire marijuana industry happens to be the same guy that has the munchies of epic proportions.
He eats everything: houses, homes, pieces of stadiums.
This guy's an omnivore.
He's hungry.
He's worse than a damn pelican. Pelicans eat anything.
He taking bites of the wood.
I mean, dude, you know what I'd love to do with Governor Chris Christie, and I do realize that this is on public radio, on AM radio, on the same token. I don't care. I'd love to get this guy on a treadmill and dangle bacon in front of him, just to see what happens. Just to see if he starts running after. Just
You know what commercial I thought of?
What?
The one where the old guy had the dollar.
Yeah. Got your piece of bacon. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. I want to see him, dude. And what makes it so bad is this guy keeps flopping back and forth. He keeps waffling back and forth about, I'm on this weight loss program. I'm on this. I'm on that. But you're eating everything, and yet you're going to shut down the marijuana industry. Well, first and foremost, just like in the movie Zombieland, the first thing you're going to need is cardio, and you ain't got it, brother. Right. you need cardio to be able to run after all these knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Because last I checked, I kind of look at it this way. And this is kind of how I view the entire marijuana industry, whether it's medicinal, whether it's recreational. This is how I view the entire marijuana industry. Take a look at the first scene of the classic movie The Warriors. Anybody remember that? Remember Cyrus standing up on top of this thing? And what was his line? 60,000 of us. 60,000 of us. There's only 20,000 cops in the entire town.
Uh-oh.
You know, the whole, can you dig it? Yeah, that was him.
Oh, okay.
60,000 of us, there's only 20,000 cops in the entire town. So, Mr. Christie, if you're going to do it, you might want to start running out here. I'll give you a pair of my Nikes. I bet you won't run.
Right. See, I don't, I
closest thing he'll run to is for office, and that may be a problem.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm sorry. Finish your thought.
No, you're good. I was going to say, I like snacks. I understand that he has a good appetite and he wants to eat. I like to eat. I'd probably eat half of the football stadium, but if I was into that type of stuff.
Yeah, but you like it cooked. I mean, I don't think you're going to be like him pouring ketchup over concrete and taking bites.
Well, I just don't agree with him saying no altogether with the marijuana.
Well,
like he's tripping.
That's what makes it funny.
Yeah, no.
To me, that's what makes it hilarious. I mean, and don't get me wrong, there's extremists on our side too. Yeah. Oh my God, you're just the worst thing ever. No, guys. Let him go.
Yeah.
Let him keep talking, because as my mom would say, dumb can be taught how to be smart.
But stupid.
Stupid refuses to learn. In other words, you can't fix it. You can't fix stupid. That was a stupid statement. I'm going to shut down the marijuana industry. Who are you, Marshall Bravestar? Really, dog? Really?
While lighting my joint.
you don't want the biggest set of munchies there, but yet you're gonna shut down the marijuana industry. You know who we better hire. This is the only way I will take Governor Christie seriously. This is the only way I'll do it. If his first thing as an elected official, if his first thing as being elected president of the United States would be to hire the Nation of Islam, then I'll believe him. Okay. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, well, wait a minute. Okay, we may have something here.
Uh-oh.
If you trying to go to the FBI, nah, not happen. Why? Because most of your FBI agents have done it at least once.
Yeah.
Don't believe me? How the hell else did the Secret Service get caught with Colombian prostitutes? Somebody was smoking. You're the Secret Service. Nothing is supposed to get anywhere near you.
Right.
Would you say your name was Alicia?
Right, right.
No. Really? Come on, man.
Definitely. Well, I think, with those munchies that he has, it's like, he has stoner tendencies. I bet you he smokes.
This dude can't
The same guy that says no to weed, I bet you he smokes.
This dude can't shut down a bridge the right way. In case anybody remembers the whole thing with the with the bridge, that he only shut like 2 lanes down.
Oh, wow.
Only got to about half a lane. People was all mad and pissed off, throwing stuff at him. I'm like, dude, you can't shut down a bridge the right way.
Uh-oh.
And yet you want to stop the entire marijuana industry. I hope you're sponsored by Reebok.
Good luck.
Hey, one of your so-called best friends is Jamie Foxx. Yeah, I'll punch you in the face if Jamie Foxx ain't a stoner. Yeah, whatever. Really? Really? You had, considering the early career of Jamie Foxx, you had to have been on something to see some of those movies.
Right, because he was on something, probably.
Had to have been. You had to have been on something to come up with a character called Carl the Tooth Williams on In Living Color. You had to have been on something. You telling me the Wayans and Jamie Foxx have not sat around? Yeah, man, I got this idea.
I love him.
Call him Homie the Clown. Come on, man. These are brilliant ideas.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, I don't know.
And that started their career, didn't it?
Exactly.
Exactly.
At least I believe so. That started their career.
Yeah.
You must call it 591-5874-591 Kush. We got somebody on the line. Hey, you're okay? I was there. What up, Bubs?
Hi. We miss you too. You didn't left me. You sending them papers next. Okay.
Yeah, she fails at communication, and she just fails at being a babysitter altogether. So.
Well, no shout out to the babysitter.
Well, too late. She's already out there.
Choice words for her when I get in front of her.
Uh-oh.
We'll take care of those babies. Are you smoking for me?
Not right now. I'll take care of
Will you, after you're done, will you hit one really hard for me?
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
Please. Thank you.
All I got is wax today.
I dig it. So hey, man, I didn't get a chance to hear the entire Wake and Bake show, but I heard you guys went in on Chris Christie. How bad was it, dog?
Uh-oh.
It was pretty bad. Like, more than him being all anti-pot, I was mad that he's spending all of his people's money on hot dogs and cookies, beers, and he's not sharing it with
I'm hungry.
That's what I said. He ain't sharing.
That's the people of New Jersey buying him hot dogs, nachos, cookies, and beer.
Right.
So
how do you know they're lining up on food?
So it's safe to say that everyone's favorite functioning stoner, Bubba Cushman, will not be voting for Chris Christie during the presidential election. Is that a safe assumption?
I think it is. I think what we should do is the 420 community should take over the Green Party. We should be the Green Party, the new Green March.
Yep.
Definitely.
You might want to.
Wow.
Y'all might want to go ahead and get rid of Ralph Nader, because last I heard he's a mainstay. But I mean, hey, who knows? If he rolls one up, then y'all all in.
You know what? I'm gonna look at the qualifications for candidacy for president, and you might see Bubba Cushman.
Oh
president.
snap! Bubba Cushman going for presidency.
Well, Tim, I believe, not correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you may have a couple of years, because the only two stipulations for running for president is that you have to be 35 and born in the U.S.
Okay, so I got 5 years to go. That means 5 years to campaign.
That's it. Hey, you need a campaign manager. I'm worse than Olivia Pope on Scandal. I'll fix it.
And I'll do paperwork. Psych. No, I'll do the contract.
You know what? I'm going for governor of New Jersey.
just do me a favor.
Because he's gonna win, or you're putting him in there already.
Nah, just do me a favor, Bob. If you do and you plan to shut down the bridge, shut down the whole damn thing. Don't just leave one lane.
A half a lane, you said.
Hey, appreciate the call, man. All right,
Kiss
man.
the kids. Have a good one.
Man. See, my man, Bubba Cushman chiming in.
Our functional stoner,
Yeah.
Mr. Dry Eyes.
Yeah.
Hi.
I told you it
Hi,
wasn't
my name is
necessarily
Matt.
a day off. You know,
Right.
he got some things to do, and I'm sure when he gets back, he's going to be
Nothing wrong with that.
he's going to have some words
He'll be good.
for the for this so-called babysitter.
Uh-oh.
This may not be.
He's
good.
gonna give a shout out.
it-
Shout under. That's what we should call him. Shout. I want to give a shout under
to
whoever you don't like. Come on, let's start it.
man.
Shout under.
Don't
We
do
give a
that.
shout under.
Don't do-
Oh yeah,
don't-
you can't talk stuff, huh?
Don't get people into that.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I never said you couldn't talk about people. I mean, we just went in on an
We're
elected
just
official.
on like numbers and letters. Want to give a shout out to
You go ahead and do that. I'm naming full names.
Are you?
I won't care.
You tell government name,
I'm
mama name.
sorry, y'all. My give a damn's busted. I don't care.
Right, you told me
I really
you
do
at the
not
point
care.
where you don't care no more.
Nah, I'm at that age. It's not that I don't care. It's that I can't. I can't care. I have to move the BS to the side
Right.
so I can deal with the real stuff. So if you're in front of me and you're doing something real, then yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. We're gonna have a conversation and we're gonna get a
Figure it out.
solution. If you're in front of me talking about I'm feeling left out, well, guess what? You've been left out. There's a door. Don't let it hit your ass on the way out. There.
Sorry.
Now you know.
Sorry.
It's one of those. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not apologizing.
I'm like your Olivia Pope in the apologizing category. I'm
Yeah.
gonna apologize
Well-
to everybody
Well,
for
you. Well, all you're gonna do is make more work for yourself.
Too many sorries?
That's hey.
Forget about it then.
Nah, that's hey. Look, we're done.
It's over?
We're
It's a
done.
wrap.
All right. Now time for some fun stuff. When we get back, give me a call 591-5874 Kush.
60.
Gonna play a game with you. It's fashioned after a couple of other guys that did it, but we're simply gonna call it "Are You Smarter Than a Stoner?" Here's the deal. I'm gonna give Top Notch the questions. She's gonna answer them, and then we're gonna let a caller go at it as well.
Oh, you're just gonna make me be the first victim.
Yeah, right.
You're just gonna make me. I know he did.
Give us a call 591-5874 Kush. High noon, KI 1580. Are you smarter than a stoner? Coming up. Stick around.
I don't know how to take that. I know I am. I'm just like, you're funny. Don't we? You got I feel we prep for the question. That's how you gonna do it? You're not gonna let me prep?
Nope.
This is KI 1580.
You gonna want me to lunch after that one?
Yeah, okay. Keep thinking that.
Oh, you wanna never get lunch?
Yeah, I would.
As a boss, bosses always buy their employees lunch. Come on now. I done fed y'all how many times? All of you.
Everything.
Oh, I know. I haven't been cooking, but I'm gonna get back on it.
Attention homeowners. I'm Jay Farner.
You're wrong. I could make it funny though.
Sorry.
I'm ready. I love it.
It's simple and easy. And for 4 years in a row now, JD Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the
Someone is
nation
really
in customer
smart though.
satisfaction, primary mortgage origination. To learn
Are you coming in at an angle when they're not though?
What? No.
Oh. Some of them are idiots. Like huh? What you say again? Huh? Where's the girl?
just call 1-800-203-7718. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It'll be towed away for free, and you will be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a non-profit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car. And as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now. Call 1-800-203-7718. Donating is easy
What about Studio Edibles?
Studio Edibles.
I recently installed a unit and was stunned by the difference. I had a dehumidifier for almost 20 years without ever getting rid of that musty smell. Now, the smell is finally gone.
Say goodbye to your dehumidifier and get a Wave unit for your home. For free information, go to dryhousenow.com or call 888-964-WAVE. Satisfaction guaranteed. Just go to dryhousenow.com or call 888-964-WAVE.
Wave Home Solutions for a healthy, comfortable home.
This is K High 1580, where we talk everything pot and even stupid stuff like dogs talking. But if you see a dog talking, don't call us.
Well, like the commercial said, if you see a dog talking, you might want to call 911.
Something's wrong.
Now don't, it's one of those deals you want to kind of stay away from. Welcome back. It's High Noon. Big Len, top notch. Shout out to Bubba Cushman for calling and checking in on his wonderful craft.
Aww.
It's always cool. Like I said, family first.
Definitely.
591-5874-591 Cush. Give me a call. We'll put you on the spot. You know me.
Definitely.
Well, for the ones that don't know me, normally you have screeners for calls, and this was done purposely. I can tell you this right now. The setup for KI 1580 was done purposely, so you can't screen a call. Everything is shotgun style. So the minute you call, click, you're on.
Right.
Now,
Don't cuss people.
Now it's one of those things to where it's it adds something to it. It just adds a little. Hey, you're on the spot.
Right. See what you're gonna do with
I'm
so call us.
I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for the one person. Am I on? Nah, man. We're in the middle of a commercial break. Really? I've done that before. That's funny. That's funny. Sponsors still available for High Noon. Give us a call at the office 591-1064. 591-1064 719 area code for you. I'm not for you out of towners. And yes, that rings directly to my phone. No, I'm not near it now, so don't call it now.
Right.
Man, I hate people like that. But it'd be cool. Sponsorship opportunity now available, because then I have to go through my own stuff. In fact, hang on. I think we actually do have one. Okay, sorry. I got to do this. Sorry.
That's okay.
This segment of the program is sponsored by Triplicate Life Insurance, because in life, you never know when you'll need all three copies.
All right.
Shut up, Sonar. I know that was your idea. Either way. All right.
I need all of the copies.
Okay, here's the deal. I got a couple of games. You can play, and if we don't get a caller, I'm just going to use you. In fact, since we don't have one, forget it. We're just going to use you.
All right.
Since you are amongst us too, since you are the resident stoner,
I do reside here. Thank you.
we will play a game called "Are You Smarter Than a Stoner?"
Okay.
Now, these are 10 random questions that were answered by stoners, and there's an average score. Anything, we'll tell you what, we'll do it just like kind of like grades. 100 to 90, A+,
right.
80, 90.
B, C, D.
My forte is not counting, especially inanimate objects. I can count money. I can count money all day long. Right. But, I just don't count inanimate objects.
Run me my money.
Yeah. Speaking of, somebody asked that crazy question the other day. It was about counting sheep. It's like, well, when
it was me.
Yeah. When sheep fall asleep, what do they count?
It's a good question, right?
I don't know. There you go. There's your stoner question for today. Don't call the station to answer that. Please don't. Anyway. All right. Are you smarter than a stoner? Carlita, are you ready?
I am.
All right.
Do you have a buzzer? Oh.
You're not in here with anybody. Way to go. See YouTube killing the vibe already. Killing it. Crushing it all together. You need a buzzer. I'm gonna get you what I have, an F it button.
Okay.
All else fails, F it. I don't care.
All right. Okay.
How did President Obama do it during that dinner? I have a bucket list. Well, I don't call it a bucket list. I have a rhymes with bucket list. I'm like, wow. dude is gangster.
Yeah. Like, well, go ahead then.
Yeah, you know. All right. Question 1. Are you smarter than a stoner?
Yes.
Harvard-educated stoner Jim Ignatowski was a regular on what TV sitcom of the late 70s and early 80s? Was it A, Who's the Boss, B, Archie Bunker's Place, C, Taxi, or D, The Duck Factory? The hell was The Duck Factory? Anybody know?
Who's the Boss is the only one that sounds familiar to me.
All right. I will check off Who's the Boss. Now, question 2. James Franco portrayed stoner Saul Silver in what 2008 comedy film? Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Superbad, Knocked Up, or Pineapple Express?
Okay, can you repeat the question for $500?
Golly, woman.
500.
James Franco portrayed stoner Saul Silver in what 2008 comedy film? Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Superbad, Pineapple Express, or Knocked Up?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't watch movies.
Give me one of them.
B.
All right. B is Superbad. That's where that one is. Question 3. Who are the pair of stoners who appear in the films Chasing Amy, Mallrats, and Clerks?
You should ask the movie guru.
Is it, don't complain, you said you were in it. Is it A, Pedro and Man, B, Jay and Silent Bob, C, Wally and Beaver, or D, Sid and Nancy?
Wally and Beaver.
Oh boy. Okay. Wally and Beaver, she says. Okay. You better get this one. This is a classic.
I don't have time for movies. Somebody take me on a hot movie date. I don't have time.
I'm sorry. BS. What did you say?
Huh?
Okay, that's what I thought.
Next.
Question 4. You better get this one. One of the most famous stoners of all time is Jeff Spicoli, portrayed by Sean Penn in what film? Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Dazed and Confused, Pretty in Pink, or Revenge of the Nerds?
A.
Okay. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. By the way, if you ever realize you're not getting the answers until after.
I'm kind of young.
Huh?
I'm kind of young.
Okay.
I'm like 12 and a half. Plus.
Were you born on February 29th?
Nah.
Okay then.
Okay.
Then you're not young. Deal with it. Okay. What 2 stoners went to White Castle in their first motion picture and escaped from Guantanamo Bay in their second? Jay and Silent Bob, Cheech and Chong, Bill and Ted, or Harold and Kumar?
Harold and Kumar.
All right. Okay.
I know about the White Castle.
Oh, okay.
So
I
want a cheeseburger right now.
Okay.
I want a cheeseburger right now.
I got you. I got you.
Is it time yet?
Number 6. Dave Chappelle, Jim Brewer, and Harlan Williams portray a trio of stoners in what 1998 film? Up in Smoke, Office Space, Half-Baked, or Weeds?
Half-Baked.
Okay. Number 7. The undisputed kings of stoner comedy. Who are they?
Huh?
Cheech
and Chong.
Okay.
I didn't even hear you, but I heard it.
But that's not the question. I just want to make sure you knew who the undisputed kings of stoner comedy were. What was their first film together? Still Smoking, The Corsican Brothers, Nice Dreams, or Up in Smoke?
Up in Smoke.
Okay. Number 8. Stoner Doug Wilson, who appears on the Showtime series Weeds, which is no longer there.
I love that show.
Okay, well.
Now you're talking my language.
Stoner Doug Wilson, who appeared in Weeds, is played by what former Saturday Night Live alum? Kevin Nealon, Jimmy Fallon, Chris Kattan, or David Spade?
Ew.
Come on, girl.
And this plays on Saturday nights, which I'm never at home in front of the TV, you say? So I would have to go with anyone.
Really? Anyone?
I'm never home on Saturday
Slowly
night.
but surely, you know what? Bubba just texted me. He said you're losing your stoner card.
Tell him I don't care. Tell him I'm hot right now.
All right, give me one. A, B, C, or D?
F.
Really?
Okay, B.
All right, cool. We'll pick that. Number 9. What South Park character frequently enjoys getting high? Mr. Garrison, Uncle Jimbo, Towley, or Cartman?
I thought it was Cartman.
All right, we'll go with that. Last question for you, and you can relax after this. I know you hate.
I'm good.
I know you hate quizzes, but you know.
I do.
What actor portrayed stoner Jeff Lebowski in the film The Big Lebowski? John Turturro, Steve Buscemi, John Polito, or Jeff Bridges?
Jeff that movie, bro.
What? See, Sonar,
I've never even
Sonar,
heard
this
of
is
this
where we can
movie
use the
yet.
sound effect of like, what the hell? Really?
Y'all want me to lie or be honest?
Well, I appreciate you being honest, but still, what?
So
Okay,
I
give me
need
one.
somebody to like movie parties
A, B,
and
C.
invite me. D.
Okay, you pick D. That's good. All right. So quiz is over. Let's see how good you did. And we will go. We'll go over all of them. Nah, we'll go over all of them. Okay. Question 1. Harvard-educated stoner Jim Ignatowski was a regular on what TV sitcom in the late 70s and early 80s? You said A, Who's the Boss? The answer is C, Taxi.
Okay. Never saw it. I'm like, told you I'm 12 and a half plus 10 and a couple of months.
Stop. Number two, James Franco portrayed stoner Saul Silver in what 2008 comedy film? You said B, Superbad. The answer is C, Pineapple Express. You should know these.
I didn't watch Pineapple Express. I only watched Superbad.
Once again, what?
I don't have time for movies.
I think we have our. I think we have our next promotion.
I'm gonna start watching movies.
I'm just gonna say. I think we have our next promotion. Just run with me, if you will. K-High takes over a movie theater, and we run a marathon of stoner flicks.
Let's do it.
All day.
I'm there because I
All day.
obviously have some catching up to do.
Yes, you do. Number 3, who are the pair of stoners who appear in the films Chasing Amy, Mallrats, and Clerks, as well as Clerks 2? You said Wally and Beaver. Have no idea where the hell you were with that. B, the answer is B, Jay and Silent Bob. Jay and Silent Bob also appeared in Dogma and the famous Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
I just wanted to watch Leave It to Beaver was all. That was my show.
Yeah, apparently there's this club that has this sexual asphyxiation with June Cleaver. Yeah, call me when that's over. Number 4, but here's where you started your streak, where you were getting pretty good.
I got all right.
4, one of the most famous stoners of all time is Jeff Spicoli, portrayed by Sean Penn. In what film did he appear? You said A, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You were correct.
Thank you.
That's Fast Times at Ridgemont High, classic.
Woo, clap them.
Got to be a classic, right up there with Dazed
I
and
got 1
Confused.
out of what, 9?
Calm down. Number 5, what 2 stoners went to White Castle in their first motion picture and escaped from Guantanamo Bay in their second? You said C, Harold and Kumar. You are correct.
Good.
By the way, Neil Patrick Harris steals both movies. Steals them.
Yeah.
Awesome character.
Yep. He's super funny.
Number 6, yeah, I think you might want to tell us hubby that too. Number 6, no, seriously, he's gay.
Yeah.
Number 6, Dave Chappelle, Jim Brewer, Harlan Williams, trio of stoners. What 1998 film? You said Half Baked. You are correct.
Good job.
Although a close second to that would be Office Space.
Oh, because they did play in that as well.
No, they didn't. But as far as just good stoner movies,
Oh, I loved
Office Space.
He was like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to move down in the basement.
Yeah. Set this place on fire. Anyway, the undisputed kings of stoner comedy.
Ching-ching-chong.
What was their first film together?
Up in Smoke.
You said Up in Smoke. You are correct.
I know a little bit. I just, I need to
It's all good. It's all good.
brush up on my movie.
Number 8. I'm sorry. Stoner Doug Wilson, who appears on the Showtime series Weeds, is played by what former SNL alum? You said B. That was Jimmy Fallon. That is not correct. It was former SNL alum Kevin Nealon. Actually, if you check out his stand-up,
It's pretty good.
he's pretty good.
I'll YouTube it.
It's a whole different side of Kevin Nealon. Not to the point where it was a complete 180 of Bob Saget from Full House.
Right.
Yeah, that's not
Totally different.
that.
Totally different.
Dude, wow, he's crazy. But it's up there. Question 9. What South Park character frequently enjoys getting high? You said A, Cartman. You are incorrect.
I thought, okay.
Just to let you know that misery does love company. When I took the test, I also said Cartman.
Okay.
Correct answer is Tally. Tally is a talking.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know either.
See, that's too young for me.
I-
See, now when it comes to talking about South Park, I'm 90 now.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Calm down. Last question. What actor portrayed stoner Jeff Lebowski in the movie The Big Lebowski? John Turturro, Steve Buscemi, John Polito, or Jeff Bridges? You said D. Jeff Bridges. You are correct.
Oh, wow.
Lebowski was also known, or prefers to be called the Dude.
The Dude.
Yeah. So there you go. Not bad. Not
So
bad.
I'm gonna put this on my
Let's see.
homework and go watch these.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5. So you are well 5 out of 10, 50%. According to school age, that's an F. But for stoners, since we grade on a severe curve, we'll say that's a C+.
So I'm like not as dumb as. But who says stoners are dumb?
You're not. You're not.
I'm like right there. I'm borderline.
But you are not smarter than a stoner.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we need,
I hold out highly because stoners to me are smart. I don't think they're dumb.
okay. Well, in that case, you'd be proud to say it. Hey, say it. I'm top notch, and I am not smarter than a stoner.
I
See,
can't.
yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Anyway, for everybody on YouTube, that's top notch, and she's not smarter than a
I'm
stoner.
50-50.
Sound like me in high school. Graduating class of 166, I was 83rd.
83rd.
Mr. Average. That was it.
Yeah, I'm in there.
And now the valedictorian and salutatorian work for me.
I
Take
know
that
that's
with
right.
you. You know.
High five. Don't you just love it?
But yeah, you got to catch up on your.
I'm gonna watch some more movies. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some more.
But you like the idea?
I do.
We got
let's
to
do it.
get it to our promotions department.
Okay.
One movie theater, we take it over all stoner flicks
All day.
all day, as much as you can handle.
We probably have one that we can do it at.
But we have to warn the weed pimps that you can't smoke in the movie theater. You can't smoke in the movie
So
theater.
we need to find somewhere where we can't. I know because everybody wants to smoke.
Or do like Ray suggested on the Facebook page, edibles.
45. Hey.
Of which, by the way, thanks for the shout out. And yeah, you know what? Edibles, cool. Before you get in studio, can't do it in there.
Right.
Especially with the camera in there
So
now.
I can't just smoke a joint right now?
No.
I'm just playing.
No.
I'm just joking. You know I would never do that.
Better not.
I would never.
I will throat punch you. Last segment of High Noon coming up. Stick around. 591-5874-591 Kush. Stick around. What? Yeah, they vape.
Oh, they vape pen. See, can you vape pen in here?
Like it's just stoner talk 24/7. Yeah, 1580, the weed talk station scoop. It's K-High 1580, the seaweed talk station. The weed talk station.
Yeah, so there's no fat ass Rush Limbaugh here, just stoner talk 24/7 from a bunch of real life fun users. I've been thinking about this whole beer thing, and it kind of seems like the weed thing might be better. Yeah, Homer, pass that over.
Look, the worst part about business travel is worrying about my wife and kids at home alone. My family's safety is my responsibility. That's why I started researching home security. I called the big alarm companies, checked online, even looked at doing it myself. But the best technology for the best price came from Vivint. They even won the Consumer's Digest Best Buy. Yes, Vivint gives me a complete security system, but it does even more. Vivint's video technology is unreal. I can see what's going on in my home right from my smartphone, tablet, or computer. I can even lock the doors remotely if my kids forget. Best yet, I got Vivint's no equipment costs and free install deal. $1,300 worth of camera and security equipment at no charge. Vivint was the easy choice for my family's safety.
Take control of your family's safety with Vivint. Order now for up to $1,300 in security equipment at no charge. Just pay as little as $99 for activation. Plus, call now and installation is free. Call 1-800-471-1577. That's 1-800-471-1577. 1-800-471-1577.
Looking for the best restaurants in Aspen? Check out AspenFivestar.com. AspenFivestar.com is totally independent. No restaurant pays for a listing. Looking for the best hotels in Aspen? Check out AspenFivesTars.com. AspenFivestar.com is totally independent. No hotel pays for a listing. Remember, for the best restaurants and the best hotels in the Aspen area, ChicagoFivestar.com.
That's what we're talking about. And his dad, they said that you have to do.
Start your day with New
Who's
Horizons,
gonna do it?
the best place on the east side that takes pride in their customer service, where you'll never be in and out like just a sale.
Hey guys, this is Nicole from New Horizons.
Hey Nicole, so tell everybody why they chose you.
We have experienced bud tenders, the lowest prices, and the best notes.
Well, that makes New Horizons the place you'll want to go and see springs. So Nicole, how many springs do you have in stock anyway?
We actually have over 30 strains in stock. We have 25 types of PHO concentrates, shatter, live resin, and wax.
It's almost hard to believe that everything is produced locally.
Yep, and all of our New Horizons products are grown just for our patients.
Nice. So what are your prices?
8 starting at 15, also concentrates 2 for 45. Head to the mom and pop shop. We're locally owned and operated.
Located at 1460 Woolsey Heights, or call them at 719-597-7002. New Horizons, where the patient always comes first.
K-High 1580, pimping with the Weed Pimps. High Drive at 5. Tune in for the Weed Pimps, 5 to 7.
Last segment, High Noon, K-High 1580, along with Top Notch. I'm Big Len. In case you're not familiar with the voice, you shouldn't be.
Brand new.
I don't do this every day. I don't do it. I in a sense kind of hung up my headphones.
You sound good though.
In pursuit of doing others. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Believe it or not, I was kind of nervous doing this.
Would you consider
Consider
doing
what?
a show and staying on it and not just coming in to help out?
No, nobody want to hear me.
Why not?
I'm sort of a skeptic. I'm sort of a cynic. I'm sort of that guy that I'll come on after the Weed Pimps and go, was that really weed in your vape pen?
So why don't our listeners, we should have them call and tell us what they thought of you.
Yeah.
Or hit us up on Facebook. Let us know. I think you sound great.
They can contact you. I'm like Cat Williams. I got to do today. I mean, I couldn't. Don't get me wrong. I could, but I would. To be honest, I would rather give somebody else a shot.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what this baby is for me. It's granted, anything with the programming, it goes through me and things of that nature. But I'm all about giving somebody else a shot. And for most of the people that are around, and that is the one thing that Bill O'Reilly did say was true. 95% of us have never done radio before. Well, I'm part of the 5% that did. So take that.
We thank you for giving us a chance, and it's working.
You know what? You know what? You guys come hungry. You guys bring it every day, and that's it is what it is. It's going to work out.
It is.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Last segment of the program, give us a call 591-587-4591. Kush is the number. Shouts out to everybody listening, especially on letstalkpot.com.
Definitely.
Shouts out from Northern Canada.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, Northern Canada? You mean like close to Alaska? Northern Canada?
I love it when Bubba Kush says it. What does he call it? It's called
Saskatchewan.
How you say it again? It made me want chicken. Such Cajun. Chicken.
There you go. There you go.
Chicken,
now the damn munchies that kicked in.
I'm going, yeah.
Saskatchewan. Yeah, I can see you going to KFC. Hey, can I get that 8-piece Saskatchewan? I know Popeye's got it. We ain't got a Church's out here.
I'm going to McDonald's to get a pork chop sandwich.
Can I have a 5-piece Mighty Wing? What the hell's a Mighty Wing? I still remember that from when I worked at McDonald's.
Oh, no.
I'm thinking, burgers, fries, couple chicken McNuggets. Occasionally, dude came in, directly from the South. Man, can I have a 5-piece Mighty Wing? What?
A Mighty Wing?
What the hell is a Mighty Wing? Can somebody get McDonald's on the phone and somebody explain what the blue hell to me what a Mighty Wing was?
I won't. I refuse.
Don't get me wrong. Sounds good.
I don't eat McDonald's.
Huh?
I don't eat McDonald's.
I only eat McDonald's if I have to clear myself out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm going to go cook. I like to cook.
So it's good for passing drug tests. Not that
it'll clear you out.
Not that I'm a proponent of that.
McDonald's clean systems.
Coffee and Big Macs are natural diuretics.
I'm done.
So if you ever got to lose weight,
Wait, coffee and what? Big Mac?
coffee and Big Macs are natural diuretics. I'm just saying. Hey, if you ever got to shed 2 pounds quickly,
Just go eat a Big Mac and a coffee.
go throw them down. You'll be in for something.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Found another quiz, and no, it's not one of these big question and answer ones, but I'll give it to you as well. It's called "Are You a Real Stoner?" And no, I'm not bringing this up because you only got 5 of 10 of the.
That's all right. No, I'm. Come on, bring them.
The question is, are you a real stoner? Lots of people smoke, but there are only a select few that are real stoners. I can easily say that there are more posers than real stoners. So now we know. Now, kids, you know what? Yeah. Now, kids, now you know what the opposite of a stoner is. A poser.
Oh.
Hey, cool. And most of the posers probably didn't even lay their eyes on it.
Uh-oh.
But if you don't smoke and you don't pretend to be smoking, no. If you don't smoke and you don't pretend to be a stoner, that's okay.
Right.
Question 1. What is your age? Don't give that out on air.
12 and a half.
I'll just mark
Plus
this
10 and 33
as.
seconds and a couple of minus a couple.
Okay, so over 60. All right, cool. Let's see. What is your gender? Nowadays, that's a fair question because there are some guys that when done up look better than females.
My name is Carl.
Right?
Like what? No, I'm a female. 100%.
Hey, Carl, what? I get you. Okay, what word do you usually use to refer to marijuana? Weed, bud, reefer, marijuana, pot, or grass?
Weed.
Okay. I'll mark that in there. Check it out. And I'm sure the weed pimps will have fun with this one. Do you think bud is bad for you? Now, here are the answers. Yes, but I still indulge when I'm with my friends. It can't be that bad. It gets rid of all my stress at the end of a long day. Yeah, it's just bad. It's bad for you, but I smoke weed all the time. It's not bad for you. It's not good for you. It's just nice.
I'm like, it's not bad for you. It's not good for you. It's nice.
2 more. Nah, it's the best thing. It's the best thing you can do for your body.
Okay.
And for our people in PETA, yeah, and that's why I don't touch it.
I'm probably it's the best thing you can do for your body because I always feel great after I smoke. I do. I feel too good. You cannot burst my bubble. Now let's make me laugh and cry.
Okay, here's another one. When you're running low, how do you get more? Call a close friend or relative and refer to bud as fried chicken or something like that just to be safe. I don't smoke. I walk up to my buddy in a crowded hallway and ask him, "Hey, do you have any?" And you hold your fingers up to your mouth like you're hitting a joint. I know too many people that do that already. I pass a note to this guy in class who everyone knows is a stoner, and hopefully he'll help me out. I call my best contact and discreetly set up a place to meet, or I don't have my own. I just spoke with my buddy sometimes.
I don't have my own. I just spoke with my buddies.
I was gonna say because you know why? I can telepathically hear Bubba going, "Yeah, she ain't got her own. She just spoke with us."
Probably. I'm probably saying that right now.
At least you admit it. That's the cool thing.
I'm smoking all of y'all's weed.
Next question is a dumb one. Do you smoke bud? I'm just gonna put OMG yes for you.
Yeah.
What's it right? Yeah. What's it like for you to be blazed? Wouldn't know. I don't smoke. I'm very relaxed, paranoid, and loopy all at the same time, and hungry. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Because I can't see it being. I start tweaking and it feels like bugs are crawling on my skin.
No.
I want to sleep. It's
You
nice.
got it. It's me. It's me. It's sometimes sleep.
Wait. There's another one.
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of numb/tingly. I like to watch SpongeBob.
I'm going with B.
Okay. What would someone usually pay for an ounce? Now, this is the part I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
20 or 40, give or take, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 10 to 20. Whoa, 10 to 20? Damn, for an ounce?
Dollars? You must be in Mexico.
Or China, because you know the dollar is very devalued in China.
Right.
Or 150 to $200.
More. Is there an F?
No.
So I'll go with the last one then.
Okay.
The most expensive one.
150 to 200 for an ounce.
Mm-hmm.
And you buy that weed in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't got no good. Colorado, we got the best.
Nice. What is a spoon? A metal tube-like pipe to go straight through. A pipe from an aluminum foil, something you eat cereal with. A bong, a glass pipe that someone resembles a spoon, typically like a carb, or I have no flipping idea.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
All right, cool. We'll do that. Question 10. We're almost done, I swear. When you get stoned, do you call your friends and tell them about it? No. I call my friends, but not to tell them I'm stoned. I just want to talk. Yeah. Like every time, and I'm like the coolest person in my group. Or no, I usually keep it to myself as much as I can.
Shout out to Debo Jones. I always call her. I'm like, girl, I'm high as hell. She was,
all right.
So shout, and she's listening right now. I love you.
How many days do you smoke bud? We'll just put 7. Anyway.
Not even. I'm not really that much of a smoker.
So 5? Because every time you come in here, you are blitzed.
Not every time.
I'm putting 5.
I'm only here once a day.
Once a day.
Okay.
5 days. 5.
Oh, a week? Oh, crap.
What the hell do you think I was talking about?
A day. I was talking about a day. So yeah, do the
gone.
highest number.
You're gone.
Do the highest number.
Last question. Do you think you're cool?
I do. Like, totally.
All right, cool.
Like the coolest.
I know I'm cool because I smoke weed.
Yeah.
See, my answer for that one would be for others to decide. I really don't care. I'm a Kurt Cobain it. I don't care.
No, I'm cool.
All right. And according to your results, ooh, wow, you are a poser.
Oh, no.
You've probably never seen, smelled, or touched the stuff, but you show up to school acting like you're stoned to try to impress your friends. But you don't even know what it's like to be blasted. Get a hobby, go collect stamps, or something like quit acting like you're cool.
Finally, you cleared the air for me. I really don't like it, and I don't like smoking it, and I don't smoke it. I've never seen it a day in my life.
This
is the closest thing I've.
Here's the percentages. You have 77%. You have smoked, but you're a poser. 46%. You're a casual stoner. 32%. You rarely smoke bud. 30%. You're the ultimate stoner.
So I'm a poser. So I pretend to smoke.
And you suck at stoner trivia.
I know.
See, you got stuff to catch up.
I had a long day.
See?
That's because I need to turn up. I am.
And what do we mean by turn up? Huh?
Take and turning up.
Oh, boy. So you try to hang with Morgan Freeman, huh?
Yeah.
It should be legalized across the board.
Yep. He said he'll do anything with it. Smoke it, drink it, snort it.
Stop.
Who snorts weed? I still want to go back to that. Who the heck snorts weed?
If you have snorted weed,
something's wrong with you.
Do yourself a huge favor. Don't
I
call
just got a
us.
headache thinking about it. I'm sure it will give you a headache.
I'm sure that would kill a high too. Yeah, man, I snorted it. What? Can you see dust from the weed pimps? You snorted it.
Yes, let's get some people to try it.
Oh my God! Hey guys, that's our show. Thank you so much for letting me sit in and invade your space for a little bit.
You're good.
Hey, Notch, thank you so much for stepping in.
No problem.
I'm Big Lynn filling in for Bubba Cushman. Wishing you good night, positive vibes, and I don't know, whatever else.
Smoke weed every day.
Of course. Goodbye. That flew. That literally flew by.